Some of the toughest lies to spot are the ones that use sleight of hand. They'll get you started off on a faulty assumption and then draw false conclusions. And one of the first ones recorded is when Satan came to Adam and Eve in the garden to get them to sell their soul for something that they already had. And he said, God doesn't want you to eat this fruit because he knows in the day you do, you'll become enlightened. That sounds familiar. And then you'll become like God. But the truth is, at the beginning, God said, let us, that's Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, let us make man in our image. So in the image of God, he created mankind. He formed mankind in his very likeness. And then he breathed his essence, his life, his power, his creativity into man. Adam and Eve were already made in God's likeness. It's like when you see a little boy walking around with his father, and he looks exactly like his father. What do we say? We say, that boy's a spitting image of his daddy. Now we know he's not his father, but we can tell exactly that he's made in his father's image. But that's the same lie that we hear today. We hear messages from around us or in our own mind. If I could only do this or that, then I could really be something. I'll leave my mark. But the truth is, you already are somebody. You are made in the very image of God. He has formed you. He has breathed his breath, his life, his power, his creativity into you. You couldn't be a bigger deal. He says, I knew you from before the foundations of the earth. He says, I knit you together in your mother's womb. He says, I know the plans I have for you. There's only ever been one of you and ever will be. And you're here at this specific point in time for a specific purpose. You're called for such a time as this. And you can do great things because you are something. You are made in God's image. Doing great things won't define who you are. You really are a big deal. You're made in God's image on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. And because of that, you can do great things. And that's the truth. Welcome to the Great Awakening.